They don't know the nights I cried while the rumors ran wild outside. Could've lit a fire with the truth I held, but I kept it cool, never broke the spell. They painted me in shades of wrong, while I carried silence heavy and long. Every lie was sharp like rain, but I held my breath through all that pain. I could've burned it all down, name by name, line for line, but grace is louder when it don't make a sound, so I swallowed mine. I kept it quiet, kept it real, saved your name while I couldn't heal. Took the blows, took the blame, while you danced in a cleaner name. But I ain't bitter, just wiser now. I learned to smile and let it drown. Storms come, but they always go. Sometimes the strongest thing is to never let them know. You should thank me, though you never will. I was your peace behind the battlefield. Could've told the world what really went down, but I stitched my wounds and left that town. Could've turned hearts, could've flipped the tide, but I held truth with a quiet pride. Some things are sacred even in pain, and I knew revenge won't make it rain. I kept it quiet, kept it real, saved your name while I couldn't heal. Took the blows, took the blame, while you danced in a cleaner name. But I ain't bitter, just wiser now. I learned to smile and let it drown. Storms come, but they always go. Sometimes the strongest thing is to never let them know. Now I walk with peace inside, no need to prove what I had to hide. Reputation ain't everything, but silence, that's a king's ring. I kept it quiet, kept it gold. Truth untold is still truth bold. Let the thunder say what it may. I know I walk the higher way. I ain't bitter, just built to last. Some things are better left in the past. Storms pass and I still grow. Sometimes the strongest thing is to never let it know. Yeah, I saved your name while they threw mine in the flame, but I'm still standing, unbothered, unchained. You speak so quick, no thought behind, letting out words that cut like knives. The things you say when you're upset can leave scars that I won't forget. A tongue with no bones, but still it breaks. A heart that never asked for stakes. You never see the damage done till silence falls and you're the one. The tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to shatter love with just a touch. Be careful with your words, they're heavy. They carry weight, they carry ready to build you up or tear you down. So watch what you say when love's around. The tongue has no bones, but it breaks hearts. So be careful with your words from the start. You said things that you didn't mean, left her standing lost and unseen. Now she's quiet, but the hurt stays, and you don't even know the price you pay. A moment of anger, a lifetime of pain, a wound that won't heal with just a name. You can apologize till you're blue, but some things can't be undone by you. The tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to tear apart what's built on trust. Be careful with your words, they're fragile. kind and true, then maybe it's better not to speak at all too. So hold your tongue, think it through. Words are fire, they burn right through. The tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to build or break, so choose your love. At my age, I'm not looking for games. No more chasing love that fades. I need peace, not the noise, not the drama, not the toys. I've seen enough to know what's right. Don't need the rush, don't need the fight. I'm building what's steady, what feels real. Not trying to lose or trying to steal. At my age, I just want consistency. No more doubt, no more mystery. Respect and loyalty, that's my space. Stability in every embrace. At my age, I know what I need. Peace and love that grow from seeds. No more wondering if it's true. Just a love that's tried and true. I ain't here for the highs or lows. I want a love that gently grows. Not a roller coaster ride through hell. Just a steady story we can tell. I want the calm, not the storm. Someone who's real, someone who's warm. I'm done with waiting, done with guessing. Just need love that's truly blessing. At my age, I just want consistency. No more lies, no more secrecy. Respect and loyalty, that's the way. A love that's strong and here to stay. At my age, I know what I need. Peace, not drama, it's guaranteed. No more games, no more fear. Just a love that's crystal clear. I'm not here for the heartache, no. I want a love that's steady and slow. If you're with me, then show me that you're the peace I'll never lack. At my age, I'm here to find the kind of love that feels divine. Consistency and loyalty, a love that's true and set me free. You came swinging like a storm on the rise, smiling wide with those snake big eyes. Thought you could shake me, break me down, but baby, I don't bow, I wear my crown. You played dirty, tried to dim my light, whispered shadows in the dead of night. But truth don't bend and time don't lie. Watching karma write your lullaby. You thought you had the match, struck it just to watch me crash. But the fire you lit ain't touched me one bit. You was burning your own bridges, trying to torch my soul. Digging your own ditches, just to lose control. All that hate you handed me came back like a boomerang. see the mess you leave, caught up in games but you can't deceive. Every lie, every plan you drew was a mirror just exposing you. I stayed still while you ran wild, let the silence stretch a mile. And every move you made to win just pulled you deeper in your sin. You thought I'd break in two, but baby I broke through. While you're chasing ghosts, I just let go. You was burning your own bridges, trying to torch my soul, digging your own ditches just to lose control. All that hate you handed me came back like a boomerang, while I rose like smoke untouched by a flame. You tried to hurt me, but you only hurt your name. Now I'm walking with that peace, watching you fall by degrees. I don't wish no pain your way, but you reap the games you play. Yeah, you burned your own bridges while I built my sky. You lost your reflection, trying to dim mine. All that darkness you let grow only swallowed you whole. Now I shine with a steady glow. You tried to break me, but you broke your soul. Yeah, bad hearts fold themselves in time. You gave me fire, but I turned it into light. She ain't the type for empty words. Heard too many lies rehearsed. Tired of sorry on repeat when actions never match the beat. She don't need another promise made, then broken by the very next day. She's grown now, she's seen the game, and she ain't falling for the same old thing. She's not asking for the stars, just a man who shows up with his heart. You can't love her halfway in. She needs truth that stays, not just begins. She wants effort, not excuses, presence, not illusions. Wants your time, not your regret. Show her love, she won't forget. She wants attention, not apologies. Eyes on her, not memories. If you ain't real, just let her go, 'cause she's done with maybe. She wants to know. You think flowers fix the pain, but they don't bloom in empty rain. She needs calls, not just replies. Love that shows up every time. You say I've been busy, but so is she, and still makes room for loyalty. She ain't cold, just tired of heat that burns her heart but don't bring peace. So if you want her, come correct, not with charm but with respect. You can't ghost and then return when she's the fire you didn't earn. She wants effort, not excuses, presence, not illusions. Wants your time, not your regret. Show her love, she won't forget. She wants attention, not apologies. Eyes on her, not memories. If you ain't real, just let her go, 'cause she's done with maybe. She wants to know. She's not hard to love, just done with lies. She needs someone who don't switch sides. So either love her loud and clear, or keep your sorries out her ear. Yeah, she wants effort, not excuses, intent, not loose uses. She wants love she doesn't chase. Real ones don't leave empty space. She wants attention, not apologies. A real connection, not policy. So if you feel her, let it show. She's not waiting, she's ready to go. Don't talk about it, prove it slow. disrespect is me. I stayed quiet when you showed your hand, let you fold, now you don't understand. That peace don't mean I don't feel rage, I just don't beg, I disengage. You thought I'd soften like before, but I locked that heart and changed the door. What you had, that girl is gone, and this new me, she don't play along. You really thought I'd dim my light to make your ego feel alright. Come back like we on rewind. I moved on, press pause, not time. The audacity to think I'd be sweet after you trampled all over me. To think I bless you with my peace after your chaos took my sleep. Nah, I'm not cruel, I'm just done with being good to the wrong one. You disrespected royalty, now you just watch from the balcony. Don't confuse my silence for shame, I was just giving you space to change. But now I see what I ignored, and I ain't knocking on that door. Final, the audacity to think I'd pretend that you're still worth it in the end. To think I'd give you one more try when you can't even look me in the eye. No, I don't hate, I'm just through loving folks who don't value truth. You taught me what I'll never be. Thanks for the lesson and the audacity. So next time you see my name, remember I'm not the same. Respect is the only key to ever unlock me. She ain't impressed by pretty lies, heard 'em all 100 times. She's done with promises that fade when action never gets displayed. No, she don't need no sweet cliche, she needs you to show up and stay. If you ain't real, don't waste her time. She's got dreams and peace to find. She don't want the late night calls, saying sorry after it all. She needs someone who won't forget to love her right with no regret. She wants effort, not excuses, presence, not confusions. Don't come round just to explain. She needs proof, not pretty. She wants attention, not apologies, moments, not just memories. If you're in, then come correct. She needs love with real respect. She's been through storms that taught her grace, learned to smile and hide the ache. So don't mistake her calm for weak. She'll walk away without a speech. You can't just text and disappear. She wants someone who's really here. If she's giving you her light, you better hold it like it's life. She don't care for empty charm, she wants warmth, not surface arms. Not a man who loves to say, but one who shows it every day. She wants effort, not excuses, presence, not confusions. Don't come round just to explain. She needs proof, not pretty. She wants attention, not apologies, moments, not just memories. If you're in, then come correct. She needs love with real respect. No more I'll do better lines, she's heard them all 1,000 times. She wants steady, not surprise, a kind of love that never finds. She wants effort, not excuses, truth, not sweet abuses. Wants a love that shows, not talks, that walks beside her when she wants attention, not apologies, faithful eyes and loyalty. She ain't asking for a king, just I gave my best, heart wide open. Still they saw cracks in what was golden. I walked in love, talked in peace, but they twisted my calm into something weak. They don't see me, just reflections of battles lost in their own direction. You call it pride, I call it grace. You see a threat when I take up space. They don't know the war I fight, just to keep my spirit right. But I won't shrink, I won't fold. I got truth they can't hold. No matter how I shine, they see their own shade, projecting on me the mess they made. I ain't broken, I'm divine. They judge me through their own design, but I've learned not to take it in. Their mirror's cracked, it ain't my skin. Their eyes ain't mine, and that's just fine. I won't be bent by how they define. I've seen love turn into fear when people can't stand what's sincere. I've been blamed for standing tall by folks who feel small when you don't crawl. But I keep moving, steady heart. Their doubts can't tear me apart. They can whisper, they can guess, but my soul don't answer to their mess. They try to box me in their lack, but I know there's no truth in that. I'm not their pain, I'm not their past. I'm a light they can't outcast. No matter how I shine, they see their own shade, projecting on me the mess they made. I ain't broken, I'm divine. They judge me through their own design, but I've learned not to take it in. Their mirror's cracked, it ain't my skin. Their eyes ain't mine, and that's just fine. I won't be bent by how they define. Let them talk, let them twist. I still wake up knowing this. I'm enough, I'm still whole, even when they can't see my soul. No matter how I shine, they see their own shade, but I ain't here to make them feel okay. I walk in truth, I walk in light, and leave the shadows out of sight. Their fear won't color how I climb. I'm rising and I'm taking my time. Their eyes ain't mine, and that's just fine. I'm built from love, not their design. They may judge, but I define my worth, my path, this heart of mine. I saw a stranger crying in the dark. Didn't ask why, just gave him my heart. Sometimes we don't need a sign to choose love over pride. You don't know what they've been through, and pain don't always leave a clue. But a smile can heal unseen scars, even when you don't know who they are. You don't need a reason to be light, to be the calm in someone's fight. Kindness costs nothing, but it pays in the quietest, brightest ways. Be kind for no reason, no scoreboard, no season, just cause it feels right in your soul, even when no one knows. Yeah, be love in the middle of the mess. Give grace not just when it impress. Let the world feel your softness, even when there's no request. Be kind for no reason, make it your natural rhythm.
Not every heart will say thank you, but that don't mean it didn't move through. You could be the one good thing in someone's life without them speaking. You don't need applause to shine, you don't need a reason to be kind. You're planting seeds not for the praise, but for a better world someday. So hold that door, send that note, lift someone when they can't cope. The smallest things can change the tide. You never know who's on the line.
finds its way back home. Be kind for no reason, no motive, no beacon, just 'cause your soul knows the way, even when skies turn gray. Yeah, be light, be warmth, be grace, be the good in someone's space. No medals, no spotlight, no pleasing, just be kind for no reason, for no reason. And that's the best reason of all. Some nights I lay in silence, tears fall but I don't speak. The weight gets heavy on my chest and the faith feels out of reach. I know you're near, I know you care, but the words just fade in there. So if I don't bow or say your name, please feel the love inside the pain. 'Cause even when my voice is still, my heart is crying out, and it's real. Heavenly Father, if ever I'm too weak to pray, if I can't form the words to say, please don't let my silence be mistaken. My soul is calling even when I ain't awakened. Listen to my heart, it still believes, even in the ache, even on my knees. When I can't find the words, stay close to me and let my quiet love reach divinity. I've walked through fire and the flood, still holding on to your kind of love. But sometimes strength feels like too much, and I don't know if I'm enough. But you see past my broken frame, know every beat that I can't name. And even when I feel undone, your grace still meets me one by one. So don't wait for me to speak it right, just hold me through the silent nights. Heavenly Father, if ever I'm too weak to pray, if I can't find the words today, please don't let my quiet be confusion. I still believe through the bruising. Listen to my heart, it's speaking true, even if it don't sound like it used to do. When I can't find the words, just cover me and let my stillness be my melody. You hear the whispers under breath, the shattered songs, the hopes I left. But I'm still yours, even without sound. And I know you'll never let me down. Finally, Father, when I'm too tired to pray, let my heart be lead the way. Don't need perfection, just connection. Meet me in my soul's confession. Listen to my heart, it knows you well, even when my lips forget to tell. When I can't find the words, don't let me go. You hear the tears, you always know. So if I'm quiet, don't mistake my fight. I'm still holding on to your light. I've been patient, Lord, I swear, working on me, saying my prayers, healing wounds you never saw me fake. Learn to love for heaven's sake. I've let go of chasing wrong, found peace in being alone. But sometimes I look up to the sky like, did you forget to send my guy? I know you move right on time, but it ease this heart of mine. Lord, I'm not rushing you, I swear. Just wondering if they halfway there. Not trying to press, not losing faith, but I got space on this dinner plate. You ain't Amazon, I get that much, but maybe send a little angel touch. I'm not doubting what you're gonna do, just asking for the track and number 2. I've seen love that didn't last, learned the lesson, let it pass. But you know I still believe there's someone carved out just for me. And while I bloom and while I grow, sometimes it's hard not to wanna know if they're out there feeling the same, praying for me while I say your name. You're the author, I trust your script, but could you give a tiny hint? Lord, I'm not rushing you, I swear. Just wondering if they're almost there. Not trying to push, not trying to beg, just checking if they landing on my leg. You ain't prime and I ain't pressed, but dang, this love is manifest. I'm not doubting what you're gonna do, just asking for the track and number 2. Could be tomorrow, could be years, I'll still praise you through the tears. But if you got that label made, let a sign come through the haze. Lord, I'm not rushing you, I swear. Just hoping there's somewhere out there, preparing like I'm over here, getting ready to make it clear. You got 'em just like man, oh man, who can but asking woman, who can't help but asking woman's true. Can I get that track and number 2? I know you're working, I trust in you, but Lord, you know I check my inbox too. You had the key, I gave you light, let you in on my quiet side. Shared the pages I don't let show, now they're out there and you let go. You said forever, said you'd stay, but your actions move the other way. Trust ain't something I pass around. You broke it once and now it's down. I don't do repeats, I don't rewind. One crack and you fall behind. Love don't live where lies reside. You cross the line, now there's no try. Once you break my trust, that's it. Ain't no fixing, no bandage fit. You showed your hand, you played your game. Now I can't look at you the same. No more chances, no pretend. I'm not the one who bends again. You lost my heart, you lost my friend. Once you break my trust, it's the end. You say you're sorry that you've grown, but growth don't mean you come back home. I gave grace, I gave space, but I won't chase what won't replace. Don't blame the cold that's in my tone. You made this silence on your own. I'm not bitter, just rebuild. I learned to honor what I feel. I don't need closure, I found peace in letting go and choosing me. One shot is all you get with mine. After that, the door's closed tight. Once you break my trust, that's it. Ain't no fixing, no bandage fit. You showed your hand, you played your game. Now I can't look at you the same. No more chances, no pretend. I'm not the one who bends again. You lost my heart, you lost my friend. Once you break my trust, it's the end. Trust is sacred, not a toy, not some game you can destroy. Now you're knocking, but I'm gone. You don't get me back with one sad song. Once you break my trust, that's it. I've moved on and I won't quit. Loving me means holding true, not breaking me and asking who knew. So don't come back, Once was enough to change the view. You broke the bond, now I'm through with you. Once was enough to change the view. You broke the bond, now I'm through with you. You've been through storms in disguise. Love that came loud but left you dry. Hearts that ran wild and disappeared. Left you with doubt wrapped up in fear. But love ain't meant to break you down or make your spirit spin around. You need more than highs and pain. You deserve peace when you hear their name. Someone who listens with quiet hands, understands you without demands. No more chaos, no more games, just steady hearts and gentle flames. You deserve a calm love, one that don't shake your soul. Someone who holds your mind like it's made of gold. You don't need a war to feel alive. You need arms where you can safely cry. Yeah, you deserve love that's kind and true. You deserve someone who's good for you. Let go of chasing what hurts to hold. You've paid enough in tears and cold. Now it's time to choose yourself. Protect your peace, protect your health. You need love that won't ignite every trigger late at night. Someone soft who speaks in light and never makes you doubt you're right. A heart that slows your worried breath, walks beside you, not ahead. Not love that burns, but love that grows and lets your nervous system know. You deserve a calm love, one that don't shake your soul. Someone who holds your mind like it's made of gold. You don't need a war to feel alive. You need arms where you can safely cry. Yeah, you deserve love that's kind and true. You deserve someone who's good for you. So don't go back to what drains your light. Wait for the one who feels just right. Safe, not silent, soft and sound. A love that keeps your feet on ground. You deserve a calm love, one that feels like breathing in. Someone who makes the noise stop and lets your healing begin. No more fights just to feel seen. No more cold behind the screen. You deserve love that's warm and true. You deserve someone who's good for you. Let love be peace, not proof. You deserve the kind that's good for you. It's easy to love when the sun's out, when the sky's clear and the wind's loud. But when the storm starts breaking through, that's when I see who's really true. Had some folks say they ride or die till the pressure hit and they wave goodbye. Funny how silence speaks so loud when trouble's the only crowd. I've seen smiles that fade like smoke, promises made just for show. But pain's a mirror, don't lie or play. It shows me who's real and who just can't. Difficult situations show real people when the light goes out. Love ain't equal, some disappear when it ain't easy. Some stand tall, never leave me. Yeah, when it hurts, the truth unfolds. Fake falls off, but the solid hold. Difficult situations show real people, and I only keep the ones who stayed through evil. I've cried in rooms where love once lived. Got no replies, just closed perfect, just be real. Don't fake concern if you don't feel. I'd rather hurt alone than fake a vibe, but I thank the ones who stayed and tried. Difficult situations show real people. When the ride gets rough, hearts get see-through. Some vanish when the rain starts pouring. Some keep showing without wind. Yeah, when it's hard, the truth survives, and loyalty don't wear disguise. Difficult situations show real people, and I thank God I learned in the fire. Just one who stays, who don't run when skies turn gray. You know who's yours when love gets tested, when the glitter fades, who's still invested. Final difficult situations show real people. When the pain gets deep, love gets lethal. Some break hearts, some hold hands, some walk out, some understand. When it's tough, the real remain. They don't switch up, they take the strain. Difficult situations show real people, and I only ride with the ones who feel equal. When it's dark and hope feels gone, that's when the real ones turn the lights back on. I gave my all without a second thought. Held space for people I should've never caught. Built bridges, they burned in silence. Loved loud through all the quiet. I showed up every time they called. Held their secrets, caught their falls. But when I needed someone to, all I got was empty rooms. And I tried to justify the signs. Told myself love don't need replies. But deep down I knew the deal. They never felt what I feel. The hardest pill I had to take was knowing I was just a name in hearts where I held sacred space, but they barely remembered my face. I meant nothing to the ones who meant everything to me. That kind of truth don't set you free, it just breaks you quietly. Yeah, that was the hardest pill to swallow. I used to think I was the problem. Maybe if I gave more I could solve them. But love ain't math, it don't add up when only one heart shows up. They clapped when I was down real low, disguised their silence and I didn't know. But pain reveals what masks can't hide, and I saw who left me behind. I gave love that they misused, lessons wrapped in thankless truth. I ain't bitter, I'm just clear. Who's not here was never here. The hardest pill I had to take was watching loyalty go to waste. Caring deep for one so cold, they let my warmth just unfold. I meant nothing to the ones who meant everything to me. And that ain't pain you scream or see, it just lives in quiet memory. Yeah, that was the hardest pill to swallow. Now I protect my peace like gold. I don't beg to fit no mold. Love's a gift, not a lease, and now I give it carefully. Final, now I protect my peace like gold. I don't beg to fit no mold. Love's a gift, not a lease, and now I give it carefully. If I meant nothing to the ones who lit my soul so endlessly, but it taught me how to love me, even when no one else could see. Yeah, that was the hardest pill to swallow, but I swallowed it. Didn't check when I was low, didn't care when I let you go. Had my heart but you played it slow. Now you're scrolling through my glow. Funny how silence makes a sound when I'm up and you're not around. You thought I'd break, thought I'd stay down, but look who's watching now. You never saw me in full bloom, took me for granted in every room. But now that I'm floating free, you finally see what you lost in me. They only miss you when you're moving on, when the pain's gone and your piece is strong, when your light ain't dimmed for no one else. That's when they feel it all by themselves. They start to miss you when you're doing good, wanna come back like they always would, but I don't bend like I used to be. Now you miss me, but now you see me. You said I'd fall if I walked alone, but baby, I built this all on my own. Every tear was a stepping stone to a place you'll never know. Now you watch my stories late at night, heart reacting like you got the right. But I ain't bitter, just better now, and you can't fake what you missed out. You thought I'd call back for some truth, but I turned silence into a move. I healed where you never could. Now you miss me like you should. They only miss you when you rise above, when you find strength in self-made love, when your smile don't need their name. That's when regret starts feeling the flame. They start to miss you when you're moving on, when the damage fades and the peace is strong. But I don't bend like I used to be. Now you miss me, but now you see me. I was gold when you had me close. You just couldn't see it through your ghost. But now I shine, untouched, unchained, and you're the one left in the rain. Finally miss you when you don't chase, when you level up at your own pace, when your world don't orbit round their vibe. That's when they feel the love they denied. They start to miss you when it's too late, when your soul is done and your heart's great. But I don't bend like I used to be. Now you miss me, but now you see me. But you can't reach me. But you can't reach me.
You say you love me behind closed doors, but when the light hits, I'm not yours. Out in public, I'm a ghost. You're all charm, but I'm not close. You hold my hand when it's just us two, but in your phone, I'm see-through. Not a pic, not a post, not a name, but baby, your silence speaks in shame. You say it's privacy, I say it's pride. What you're trying to hide behind that lie? If I'm your world, why you act brand new? Seems like you want her to think you're free too. Men who don't post about their woman want the world to think they don't got one. Keeping doors cracked, leaving space for the next one to take my place. You ain't private, you're just playing, telling lies without ever saying. If you love me loud, you let them see, but you keep trying to make me invisible. Me, you tag your boys, your shoes, your drink, but somehow I don't make the feed. I'm not trying to live in your shadow. I need love that's loud, not shallow, 'cause I've been good to you in real time, but you keep me tucked behind the line. Know this, my girl, no proud fix,
just quiet nights and private texts. You say don't worry, it's not that deep, but love don't hide what it wants to keep. So if you ain't proud to let it show, then boy I already know. Men who don't post about their woman want the world to think they don't got one, leaving doors open, playing cool, like your heart don't follow no rules. You ain't low-key, you're just lying, saying love while silently trying to act like we ain't meant to be. But I'm too good to be your secret queen. Real love ain't afraid of a frame. It don't whisper when it could proclaim. So if I'm too much for your timeline, then baby you ain't worth mine. Men who don't post about their woman ain't trying to build, they just stuntin'. I want love that stands, not hides, one that claims me in real life. If you can't lift me where they see, then you don't deserve this loyalty. I'm not a maybe, I'm a sure thing, but you keep treating me like a fling. So I'll find someone who loves me out loud, not just in shadows or when no one's around. You lost a real one you couldn't see, now you'll miss me, the invisible me. I ain't here for games or playing nice. I don't need to sugarcoat or apologize. You can take it or leave it, that's your choice. But I'm speaking my truth, I'm raising my voice. You've been acting like you didn't hear me before. Now I'm making sure you feel me on the floor. I'm done with the silence, done with the lies. If you want the real, better open your eyes. I ain't tripping, I'm just living my truth. Got no time for pretending, I ain't going mute. So don't ask me to take it back, cause once it's out, ain't no looking back. I said what I said, take it or leave it. Ain't no apology, no I don't need it. I'm standing tall, I'm speaking clear. You gon' hear me loud, you gon' feel my fear. I said what I said, and I meant that. Don't come around trying to twist that. If you got a problem, you can step away, but I won't apologize for what I say. You can try to play cool, act like it's fine, but I know what I said, and it's all in my mind. You ain't gon' control how I move or how I feel. I got too much pride to lie or to conceal. Been too long, been holding back. Now you see, I'm not afraid to attack. If you thought I was soft, just wait and see. Ain't no filter when I'm speaking to me. You want silence, but I'm done with that. I'm not the one to sugarcoat facts. Don't try to twist it, don't try to flip, cause you gon' get hit with this real quick. I said what I said, don't question me. I'm living free, no more jealousy. I ain't scared of what you think about it. I'm a queen and I'm proud to shout it. I said what I said, and I meant that. I ain't never going back on that. If you don't like it, baby, that's okay, but I won't apologize for what I say. I don't care if you agree or not. I'm done with silence, let it all drop. You can say what you want, but I know my worth, and I ain't afraid to speak it on this earth. I said what I said, this is my stance. Ain't no second guessing, ain't no second chance. I'm standing firm, ain't no backing down. I'll wear this crown, I won't bow to no sound. I said what I said, no regrets, no shame. I'll speak my truth and it's mine to claim. So don't try to change me, don't try to sway. I won't apologize for what I say. I said what I said. And all the good with it. the battles, tired of the noise. Can't keep fighting, I need to feel your voice. Not shouting at me, but calling me close. I don't need the stress, just need you the most. I wanna lay down, let the world fade, not carry the weight, let my heart cascade. But I can't let go when I don't feel your trust. Every time you raise your tone, it's like we're back to dust. You think that I'm strong enough to handle it all, but baby, I need peace when I fall. I wanna be soft, but I can't show that fear. If I'm never safe, then I'm always in tears. No woman wants to constantly yell, to argue, to fight, to live in this hell. She wants to be soft, to breathe and to trust. But that only happens when you make her feel safe first. Make her feel safe first. Oh yeah, I give you all my love, all my time, but I need your heart to match mine. No more walls, no more defense. I need you close without the pretense. You want me soft, you want me kind, but I can't be that when peace is hard to find. You say you care, but the hurt speaks loud. I need you calm to make me proud. I'm not asking for the world to stop, just for you to be the man on top, to hold me close, not push me away, to give me your heart every single day. No woman wants to constantly yell, to argue, to stress, to live in this hell. She wants to be soft, to breathe and to trust. But that only happens when you make her feel safe first. Make her feel safe first. Oh yeah. I'm tired of the fight, tired of the strain. I just want love without the pain. If you hold me right, if you love me true, then I'll give you all of me. I'll be soft with you. No one wants to constantly cry, to stay and fight or flight, to never feel high. She wants to be soft, to let go of the stress. But that only happens when you give her your best. Make her feel safe first. Oh yeah, safe with you, safe with you. I wanna be soft, but you gotta make me feel safe first. Safe first. Oh yeah, safe with you. I'm soft-hearted, but don't mistake that for a weakness. I'm just trying to stay intact. I give my love, but it's hard to trust when I've been burned, when love's a bust. I try to stay calm, to hold it inside, but sometimes the anger's too hard to hide. It's like a storm I can't control. I'm just trying to protect my soul. I know I push, I know I fight, but I'm just scared of losing the light. I love you deep, but it's hard to show when I'm torn between love and the lows. I'm soft-hearted with anger issues. I try to love, but I'm stuck in the confusion. I wanna be calm, but I lose my way, caught in emotions I can't betray. I'm soft-hearted with a temper to match, trying to find peace in a world so attached. I love you right, but I might go wild, 'cause my heart's too soft and my mind mind's in denial. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it's true, but I don't always know what to do. When you push me far, when you don't see the fire that's burning inside of me. I wanna hold you, wanna let you in, but the anger builds like a storm in the wind. I try to be calm, try to be kind, but I lose myself, I lose my mind. I know I hurt when I shouldn't speak, but I'm just fighting with the pain underneath. I love you deep, but sometimes I fail to control the fire that leaves me frail. I'm soft-hearted with anger issues. I try to love, but I'm stuck in the confusion. I wanna be calm, but I lose my way, caught in emotions I can't betray. I'm soft-hearted with a temper to match, trying to find peace in a world so attached. I love you right, but I might go wild, cause my heart's too soft and my mind's in denial. I need you to understand me. It's hard to fight the rage, can't you see? I'm not mean, I'm just trying to stay strong. But sometimes my love feels all wrong. I'm soft-hearted with anger issues. I try to love, but I'm stuck in the confusion. I wanna be calm, but I lose my way, caught in emotions I can't betray. I'm soft-hearted with a temper to match, trying to find peace in a world so attached. I love you